Alright. I got my liquid death here. The mango flavor. This is crazy. The mango flavor is crazy. But yeah. Nope. This video is going to be about how the root of addiction is dishonesty. Externally and internally. So for example, there's a scale to it. If you're addicted to like nicotine, you're going to be lying to yourself and to others, but just in a very small way. But if you're addicted to something like heroin or like pills, you're going to be lying about everything. It's the extremes. And it's always scalable. It could be something as small as like, externally, it could be something small as like, oh, your friend asks you, oh, where'd you go to lunch? What'd you have? And you just lie about it. You know? Or it could be something big like, oh, did you go to work today? No. Or yes. It could be either of the two. And it can add up. So if you might think that the small things don't matter, but they do, because like I said in the first video I did, the spiritual consequences video, it might be a very small spiritual consequence, but the small spiritual consequences over the course of time will add up to a very large spiritual consequence when you're not expecting it. Mentally, physically, emotionally, like I mentioned. And I have a little cheat sheet here. I told myself I wasn't going to do this, but I have so much to say. A big breakthrough that I had was that I didn't drink to deal with the lies. I drank to cope with the truth. And I just had this major breakthrough about a week ago. It blew my mind. I drank to cope with the truth. Whew. Whew. Just let that sink in. Most people who have addictions, they drink to cope with the truth about how their life is going, or where they ended up. This is like a huge breakthrough that I had. I don't know if anyone can relate, but that's why you need to face reality at all times. Because it adds up. Like, the more you spend out of reality, the farther away you get from the truth. And it isn't even like the lies. Like, it's crazy to me how I didn't realize this. Like, so for example, here I can prove it. So maybe you're drinking and you keep telling yourself, oh, you can quit, or like you're lying a lot, and you think that you're drinking to cope with the lies. Like, you think you're drinking to cope with like yourself, but it's really just an encompassing factor, or like it's like all encompassing to how your whole life is going in general. So like, your life is going so bad, and that's the truth. So you're subconsciously drinking to cope with the truth of you being like having a terrible life, and like everything's not going well, and being a fucking loser. You're subconsciously drinking to deal with the fact that you're a loser, which is the truth. You're not drinking to cope with the lies. You're drinking to cope with the truth of you being a loser. That's what I did. I was a loser. And it wasn't, the reason why I drank wasn't because I always thought it was like I was telling myself I was drinking to tell myself the lie that I was a winner and to boost my confidence up, when really I was drinking to cope with the fact that I was a loser. It had nothing to do with the lies. It had to do with all about the truth. That I was a loser and things weren't going my way, you know? It's a crazy realization I had. Crazy. Like, I was literally drinking I thought that I was drinking to deal with the fact that I was lying to myself about being a winner, lying to myself about how things were going. But no, I was drinking to cope with the truth, subconsciously, of how I was a loser. This is like crazy. Like, but that's why people go back to addiction, because, say for example, you quit for like a week and you realize, oh my god, my life is so fucked up. How long is it gonna take to fix all this? How long is it gonna take to do this? How am I gonna do this? And that's why people usually run back to the drink, because it's so overwhelming. The truth of your life when you stop using substances is so overwhelming that you can't even fathom dealing with the truth of your life. So you need to run back to the vices. You need it. Like, you need to drink to fucking cope with the fact that you're a loser. You know? And that's why, like, the big AA thing is, like, a day at a time. That just doesn't apply to drinking or using or doing anything. It applies to, like, life in general. Like, it's crazy. It applies to everything. Like, say, for example, your addiction got you into massive debt, and, like, you need to do everything in your power for that day to just chip away at it. You can't be worrying about 5-6 months down the line. If you do this, that, like, rearrange this, like, nah, you drive yourself fucking insane. Like, you will drive yourself insane thinking like that. You need to take it a day at a time. Just like, what did I do today to fix this? And then boom, you wake up tomorrow, do the same thing, and it adds up. It's not about, like, taking everything in all at once is gonna ruin your life. Like, if you think that, like, for example, if you think that rearranging this matter and this matter and this matter and this matter, and then you're thinking about that constantly, and you're like, oh, where am I gonna be in 9 months, 10 months, 11 months, and you're like, oh, I gotta plan this out. Like, no, that's gonna drive you literally insane. You need to take it a day at a time. Like, what did I do today to fix this? And then boom, you sleep, you're good. You gotta live by the day. What did you do in that day? You know? Yeah, but that's why a lot of people just run back to addiction, because they have nothing to strive for, I think. And it's also, like, the fact that, like, maybe they've been doing it for so long, and they have, like, it's just so messed up that, like, they're like, this is gonna take 10 years to fix, and they don't even want to go through that. So it's like, fuck, might as well stick a needle in my arm, you know? Like, it's too much to fix, you know? And I can see that, especially, like, older addicts. That's super sad, because maybe they get sober for, like, the first time in, like, 20-30 years, and they realize, like, how bad, like, everything is, and, like, how much time they lost, and they're like, what's the point? That's super sad. But it's the truth. And that's why it's the point of this video, you know? Yeah, but it's just crazy to me how I always thought that it was like, I drank to lie to myself. Nah, I drank to cope with the truth, homie. Crazy realization. And that's why it's, like, super important to tell the truth in all, like, obviously, like, no one's perfect, and it's not gonna be like this thing where it's like, oh, I'm gonna tell the truth every single, like, no, like, everything is obviously fluid. Like, like, if you're a girl watching this and you, like, this dude comes up to you and asks you out, and you're like, you gotta, like, let him down easy. You can't be just like, yo, you're ugly as fuck. You're a loser. Don't say that. You know what I mean. Yo, imagine. No, you're ugly as fuck. Your haircut's whack. You look stupid. No, that's not what I mean, you know. I'm just saying in daily matters, like, just telling the truth and everything. Because the more you get sober, the more that you tell the truth, and it's obviously like it's like just pecking away at like marble, and you're trying to create like a truth statue, what I'll call it, and you're just trying to be as honest as you can, because it all adds up. You know, you chip away at that truth statue, good things are gonna come by. Not in term, not might be monetary, not might be like feeling wise, but I can guarantee you that a clear conscience is the softest pillow. You'll have peace of mind. Big peace of mind. And isn't that what we're all after? Peace of mind? Being able to go to sleep at night? Not worrying about anything? And that's why honesty is the best. They say honesty is the best policy, and it's true. It's corny, but it's true. The more you drink, the more you use, the more you get away from yourself, you know? I really feel like this could help some people out, because it took me, what? There, I can look on my app. It took me about 1,200 days to figure this out in sobriety. Crazy realization. Crazy. Maybe I can give this to y'all and y'all can figure it out on day one, instead of being like me. And I always get to the road of like getting stuff. I just take the hardest route. Like, I always get there, but I just take the hardest route. It's crazy. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say today. Dishonesty is the root of addiction. Just deal with the truth all the time. The truth of your life, the truth of how things are going, the truth of the situation, the truth of your relationships, the truth of your job, the truth of your friends, the truth of where you go, what you do, what you think. That's gonna be it. I need a sign off here. I think I did a little vlog in this one. It's gonna be like a talk in the vlog. I'm gonna try it out, and I'm gonna add music to it. It's gonna be like my first one with music. I'll figure it out. It'll be terrible, but this is how I learn. So yeah. Yeah. How about you just tell the truth today? Go to bed with an easy conscience, clear conscience. Wake up tomorrow on Monday. Be chilling. You know? Be chilling. So yeah, that's about it. Deuces. Actually, I'm from Flyers. How about that bull out? That bull out. This is the Coldwater Canyon Park where I shoot my videos. It's super peaceful. It's like small enough where it's intimate, but it's not big enough where there's like a lot of noise, if that makes sense. But yeah, and there's a lot of cool cars that go by because it's in Beverly Hills, and I like cool cars. My dream car is well, it's not my dream car because I'm gonna own it, but I have a Bentley Balenciaga. Because I want to be a Beverly Hills Balenciaga bad boy. Say that 5 times fast, bitch can't. But yeah, it's really cool today. How is the danger on the fire high? It just rained like 2 gallons of water. But yeah, this is a chill place. I recommend it. Like the Hollywood Hills, I guess Beverly Hills, not the Hollywood Hills. My own little oasis here.
sick house right there.